Hey, what's up, guys? It looks like I'm live. Let's do a quick audio check, guys, and visual check. Let me know if you can hear and see me. Just type in the chat right there. What's going on, everybody? All right. Please excuse the construction noise downstairs. They're like putting in some new windows. Oh God, it looks like our stream is pretty weak today. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Netgear. Looks like I'm connected. What's up, Arnold? Nemo. What's going on, George? What's up? Yo, what's up? The Butterfinger style recess. Those are fire. How's everybody doing? My brother got the Grom. Yeah, I did get the Grom, guys. I did get the Grom. And it's still in my garage. Just, got multiple projects happening at once. That's why it's just tough to just bang one thing out at a time. But we'll get there. Here's Maya with her little.
Hi.
This is Maya with what's her name? Lonnie.
Lonnie. Oh my gosh. You always say Sandy.
I always say Sandy, but it's really Lonnie. Hey, Lonnie. Your sweetest little thing. Like, guys, I never liked little dogs, until I got this one. You should do lives on Friday. All right, maybe I'll consider Friday. All right, sounds good. Sandy is still in Texas. She's in Texas. My godparents are watching her. So does the audio sound clear, guys? Does the audio sound clear? Because I'm using this thing now. Do I sound different than the past live streams? Let me know. And there's a delay. That's why it takes time.
Yeah. And look, it's a beagle. Is that Sandy?
That looks like Sandy. Sounds good, clear, all good. Tim says Kevin, Pistol Pete, Tim Lang, Stephen Mitchell, Tim Lang. Awesome.
Clear. You should start using this.
Deeper, manly voice. Well, that's good. Clear and even. Okay, great. So let me ask you something right now. Let's just see what you guys think, because it's on the news. We can't avoid it. What do you guys think about the coronavirus? What do election year, the stock market, bull market for the past 10, 11 years, what do you guys think? Are you guys paying attention to any of this, or is it just me? Or like, what do you guys, I just want to know what you guys think about that. People overreacting, great time to buy real estate, scary. Overhyped political. It's crazy, I always feel like I don't have enough facts to come to a decision. Like if it's a conspiracy theory, if they're out there, fear mongering, if it's real, is it even real? What qualifies, what statistics do you need to have, or what vitals, or what strain in your blood is it considered to have coronavirus? Is it like a little bit or something mutated that looks like it? Like what justifies you having the virus? And also, can the test pick that up? Who knows? As soon as it hits my home, I'm not leaving the house. Don't listen to fake. Made in China, man-made in China. Bullcrap, integrated distraction to get people off the immigration issues. That was so heated. Well, this is a panic issue, guys. This is like making people panic. But anyway, guys, we're hoping for the best, prepare for the worst, and hope for the best. That's all we can do.
It's true.
In this life as villagers, right? Or
I know. Like, what's up with
we're not the rich and wealthy, right? We came up doing what we had to do, right? And I'm sure a lot of you guys weren't born with a silver or gold spoon in their mouth either. But we like cars, right? We like cars here, right? We just like spending our time customizing and playing with our cars, right? Because
we all agree on one thing.
Because it's the escape. I mean, there's always something, Tony. That's life, and I get it. And that's like, I'm getting immune to it. But are we getting immune to the big butcher? Are we getting immune to the great culling?
I'll be in my garage. Yes,
I'll be in my garage. Yes, we like cars. If it gets worse in Tampa, I'm moving to Hawaii. And hell yeah, cars. I don't know what will kill me when I stop breathing. Till then, it's cars and more cars. Well, I hope you guys like my BMW because honestly, I don't feel cool driving that thing. I don't feel cool, but it is cool because of the electricness of it. I don't know if that's a word, the electricness of it and being so quiet. I feel like I can creep with that car. You know, like you could just be a creeper. Well, not in that type of way. Not like, I don't know, stalking people down, but like it's more like the sleeper. You know when you had like a plain stock looking car, right? But then you had a crazy motor in it. You know, it could have been a Honda, Toyota, or, you know, Chrysler Sebring, or not a Chrysler Sebring, but you guys get what I'm talking about. Damn, that was a bad. Will you ever do a video on repairing quarter panels? Like you talking about like cutting out the metal and then welding a new piece of metal on? And bikes while drinking Coronas while working on them. Electric cars are just so hard to get on board with. I suppose I'm just addicted to the V8s. Pistol Pete, have you driven an electric car? Because I've had so many cars, and like when I drove it, I thought it was like the coolest thing. Why is it so hard to find competent repair and paint work locally? I don't know. Maybe you're just looking in the wrong areas. Here in Washington, everyone is panicking. I live in the mountains away from people. I'm healthy, so not worried. But how did I get tiny possible bubbles on my fourth clear coat? Okay, so the issue with that could be your spray gun setting. Something could be wrong with your nozzle cap, okay, where it's putting air into your atomization. Okay, like you got some bubbles going on. Or your clear coat is too thin. If your clear coat is too thin, right? When it atomizes, it's just so fine. It just lays on your paint like air bubbles. So make sure your paint, that's super important. Your mixture, your spray speed, okay? Your tip size when spraying clear coat, I like 1.3 or 1.4. Yeah, everyone hit the like button if you haven't. And then also, here's the gun, okay? Sorry guys, I got so much stuff in here. Hopefully you guys got that, but it's basically clear coat, right? Not too thin, gun settings, and also speed when you're painting. Gainesville, Texas. What's up with that? I don't know. After getting 1,000 quotes to paint just the cowl hood, nobody wants the work even. Yeah, that's the problem. Like these body shops, they don't want to deal with small stuff. You know, they really don't. They would rather get a complete paint job or something where the big bucks are, you know. So it's hard to find somebody, but if you find somebody that can do it, or even you could set yourself up in the garage and whack it yourself. Speaking of nozzle, I'm ready to pull the trigger on a decent high-end DeVelbis or Adam. Curious how to choose a nozzle size when they ask not the 1.3, 1.4, but the other option. What other option are you looking for, Pistol Pete? Do you use separate gun for primer? So if you are a total newbie and you don't have the budget, you don't have the extra guns, then you could use the same gun. Just wash it out really well. Okay. I've done that for years back when I was 13, 14 years old painting. we would just use the same gun. And like back then, I didn't even have enough money to have a different tip size. So I would reduce my 2K filler primer to make it thinner that I can shoot out of my 1.4 tip. The only thing you got to do is give it a couple extra coats because you're not going to get the coverage because you're reducing your paint down. So you're not getting that build that you would if you were to spray at a 1.8 or 2.0 tip size with your primer, thick primer, properly mixed. So you could do everything out of one gun, but if you want, you can use a cheaper gun, dedicated gun for all primer work, and then your good gun for base coat, clear coat. If you want to get really techie and have it, then you'll have a primer gun, you'd have a base coat gun, and then you'd have a clear coat gun. If you're using a clear coat gun, I highly recommend a low volume, low pressure, or a RP, SATA RP spray gun. Okay, low volume, low pressure. Base coat, clear coat is really for high volume, low pressure is the gun you want to use for. But, I say this all the time. That's like the techie, geeky information on it. You could do it like that, but realistically, you can spray both out of one spray gun if you had to. Okay. Tony, what TAM clears have you used? I would have to pull it up because I don't remember the number offhand. Let me just pull this up quick, guys. Clear coat kits. I'll show you the one I used. I believe it was the 2104 Euro coat. 2-to-1 mixture. So I'll show you the link. This is the one that I used, and it came out good. Sorry, the cap style HV25, HV30, T10. I don't know, Pistol Pete. That's high volume 25, high volume 30. I don't know what those numbers mean. What gun are you talking about? Do you have a turbine system yet? If so, what brand? I'm getting a Fuji. No, I don't really waste my time with turbine systems. We just use, have the hardcore compressors. Maybe that could be something we could get into and explore later in the coming months if we're still alive from this zombie apocalypse. But hi from Greece, Manos. Did you know I'm Greek? Manos, I am Greek. I got Greek blood.
Italian too.
I still need to go to Greece. I haven't been to Greece yet, or Italy. Yeah, I use 1.3 for clears and 1.3 and before for base coat, but not sure what the HV&T stands for. I don't know. I mean, HV to me is like high volume. T, I don't know. Could be for, whatever brand. I mean, I'm not sure exactly, man. I'm sorry. Like, the guns I use are pretty much these atoms, and I don't look anywhere else. I'm just happy using these. Like, I get great results. So, and then this is the X9. So let's talk about VIPs, by the way. How many VIPs? Fantastic. The Greek warrior said fantastic. How many VIPs here? Who joined like yesterday? Any VIPs who joined yesterday or today? Any VIPs who joined?
VIP Montana.
And we will verify your membership.
VIP here.
Who joined like in the past 2 days?
Wow, that's
2 days. The only thing I don't like about this side feed, it's a great gun. It's a great gun.
Is there a way to get
Tyler, yeah, there actually is a paperback version. And I will get you the link to that right over here. It's actually a paperback and DVD. So I don't know if you want to do that, but it's our complete program Of course, it's not as much as what we have online, because online I could continuously add new information, new projects that I work on, every single year. So there it is. I mean, it's a little, it's $297. It's not a cheap little course. There's 15 DVDs, 4 workbooks. It's a lot. So, it's up to you. VIP, Maynard, Tennessee, old VIP. What's up, guys? Joined years ago, said Hank. Oh, that's awesome, Pistol Pete. Little Grease, Tarpon Springs. Joined in 2011. Dang, Brian, you joined us in 2011 and you're still around? What do you think of the content? Is it all right, or it gets you by? Is it okay? Arnold says 227 for me, new member. Wow, that's pretty new. Arnold, pretty new. Did you ever win anything, Arnold? Sorry, because I can't keep track. Like, we're giving free stuff away every week. I'm learning auto body now from a person with 45 years experience. That's awesome, dude. And you know what? I think it's good to learn from the old school guys, because that's where all the new school guys learned it from, So if you can get to the old school dudes. How long have I been a member? I don't know, Red Fox. I don't know, man. I've been a member for so long. I haven't won anything either. Well, you guys need to meet us online here, because this is where we do the giveaway, guys. And don't feel bad, because we just started this back up literally for like a month ago. So this is good. I never won anything but knowledge. I joined in 2017 and loving every minute. That's awesome. How do you know when to stop sanding filler? All right. So how to stop sanding filler when, see, body work is really done with your hands by feel. Okay. Your eyes are going to do a lot of work for you, but your true partner in crime when doing body work is your hands, guys. So I encourage you to get dusty, put all the Bondo filler. Don't wear no sissy ass gloves, okay? Because you can't feel. You can, but not as good as the raw dog. So, you know what I'm saying. I might be talking about something else here, but you guys know what I'm saying. I joined after watching a lawnmower video. So feel it. If you feel like you have, and close your eyes when you're feeling the dent. So you could have a dent. Oh boy, let's bring out the pad here. If you have a dent over here, okay, on the panel, and you put body filler, okay, and we block sanded it out a little bit, and you're like, how much do I keep sanding? Like, how much do I got to go? So don't rely on the block. After you get it to where it looks like it's pretty flat, use your hands and just go like this. Long strokes, long, fast strokes. You can feel it. You'll feel a wobble if it's low, or you'll feel it come up if it's high. So that's all you got to do. And then you get your block again and you just crisscross, sand it, get it flat. If you're working on flat panels, guys, it's pretty easy. It gets a little tricky once you're on contours, but it's the same principle. You can still use a flat block on a round fender, okay, like this. You just go like this, okay? Go like this. Tony, have you ever had to do an extensive repair in a windshield ledge? I have, and that's like back in the days, man. We used to do a lot of rust repair here. Haven't done it lately. let's see where things progress in the next coming months and maybe year, because I still have that 67 Chevelle back in Texas. And I'm considering bringing it over here, which would be super cool. And when I do a paint job on that, guys, I plan on taking the whole thing apart. Like the glass is coming out, and it might have some rust areas in there, so I'll basically get it done. But guys, don't forget, I have other content that I'm going to be doing here on friends projects, customer projects that we're going to be doing at the shop. So it's just, it takes a little time to get there, but things are getting there, as you can see. So George says, I'm excited. Recently rented a 3-bay garage with a 100-gallon compressor, 1 mechanic bay, and 2 other bays used to do auto body. That's awesome, George. Congratulations. That's awesome. Pistol Pizza Tony, have you ever had to do extensive? Yeah. So on classic cars, rusted out projects, we used to do stainless steel. So we used to cut out the area and spot weld like new stainless steel in there. And then basically get your body filler, shape it. And then what you could do is you have to make sure you dry fit it first. Make sure the body work is done. The glass is in. Make sure your corners, I don't know if you're working on corners or a straight area, but make sure it fits. Make sure you got room for your molding, rubber molding or chrome molding. Put all that shit on. Make sure it's good before you paint it and put it on. Okay. Number one thing, you want to make sure everything is good on your dry fit when doing any kind of custom body work, putting body kits on or whatever. Then you prime, paint it, and then when you put it back together, you're not going to have any stress points where things don't match up and you're cracking paint and all that stuff. So hopefully that makes sense. Does it make sense? I barely started to subscribe to you because I'm gonna paint my Audi A3, and there's not a lot to do in custom body work, but just doing my homework because I haven't painted a car for a while. Awesome, Red Fox. Tony, thanks, Pistol Pete. Hey, Tony, I purchased some house of color paint to paint the motorcycle. What tip size do you recommend for the pearl paint? The pearls gets poured into the color. So I would, pearls will come out of a 1.3 or 1.4, guys, no problem. Pearls, they're so fine, they just go right through. I mean, you could even keep your neck filter in and you're not gonna affect your pearl. It's not gonna clog up. So you could even keep this in when you're spraying pearl. It'll go right through that. No problem. Okay, but when doing flakes, I would definitely take this out. Thank you, Red Fox. John Korb here, long time no talk. What's up, John? I've been learning how to cut and spot and weld. Have you got any videos on fiberglass repair? We do have a couple. Yes, we do. In VIP. Frank, aren't you VIP? Check out the Miata project. When doing base coat, clear coat, or even primer, when letting your paint flash, do you just let your gun sit or do you empty it out? You just let your gun sit. Just leave your cup half full or 3/4 full or a quarter full and just put it on your gun holder. And just chill for 30 minutes. Take a break. It ain't going to dry out. You're good. You're good for hours with base coat. Clear coat, you have your flash time leeway, and you're not going to have an issue. But when you're done painting, guys, clean up your guns. That's all you got to do. Just clean up when you're done. You can wait 10, 20, 30 minutes, but I wouldn't wait 2-3 hours before you clean your gun. Get it clean. Get it done. Ready for the next job. Hopefully that makes sense. What gun do you recommend for base and clear? If I were to go with one gun, I would go with the Atom X27 low volume, low pressure. This is the high volume, low pressure. The low volume, low pressure is a solid color. It's like a matte silver or whatever. And it also comes with a gun bud. Guys, did you jump on that gun bud deal on Amazon? You basically buy one on Amazon. You leave a review, positive review, and you screenshot your review after you review the product, use it, or whatever, and then they'll mail you another one for free. So that's pretty damn cool, if you ask me. So check out Gun Bud on Amazon, and basically it's going to be ending tonight. They're giving, it's another 24-hour. I think you guys might have got my email, but it's another 24 hours for that offer, and it's gone forever. Nemo, I did. Lacquer thinner. When cleaning your gun, acetone or lacquer thinner? Lacquer thinner, guys. And you can buy like gallons, like a 5-gallon tub of cleaning lacquer thinner if you want. But I do recommend, and I just ordered a bunch of quick cup systems where it's a disposable cup system that goes on your spray gun. It saves you a ton of time. It saves you mostly time, okay? Then a little material, because you're just doing it right, and you're not using other buckets, and you could mix everything in your cup, which is really cool. I mean, you could mix everything in here as well, but the cup system comes off and you could mix your base right there, hook it up, and everything's all good. So that's what I would recommend, the X27 low volume, low pressure, and you get the free Gun Bud, which is sweet. If you guys don't know what this is, it's a, dude, I'm giving these out to people in Hawaii right now. And we're going to be getting reviews. Super, super cool. Like video review reactions. I want to get like reaction videos of what people think after they use the light and try it out. Super cool, dude. Look, I mean, it lights up very well. Can't wait. Okay, hold on. Awesome, Carl. Let me know what you think, Carl, with the Gun Bud. I freaking love it. I love it. It's a really cool. You just have to use it. You know what I mean? It's not going to help or work for you if you don't use it. Just put it, slap it on your gun and use it. Why low volume, low pressure rather than high volume, low pressure for base and clear? Well, low volume, low pressure, it's just a different design. Well, you have more airflow coming out using lower volume. So it's just better for clear coat lay on. Okay, it's like the same as using a SATA RP. It's a low volume, low pressure spray gun. All right. And you can spray base coat with that as well. It's really not going to make a huge difference, guys. I've sprayed with one gun for years, and it was like a cheap Astro gun. I paid $150 for it. Like 20, 30 years. No, not 30 years, 20 years ago. Like when I was like 18 or younger. And I was painting with that bad boy for a long time, man. Like shops used to pay me $100. I'd just go geared up and just paint. And that was kind of like what I did on the side, just paint cars. Like I didn't want to do the body work. Like I was doing all the body work. As you guys know, like I can do all kinds of custom body work, like molding body kits. I could do it all. Like I can do it all. I can make it come out nice, and I can paint. So there's not a lot of people who can do everything. Some guys are just refinishers who just do the painting. They don't want to deal with the body work, or they don't know how to body work. And then a lot of body work guys only know body work. They don't know how to paint well. So if they try to paint, you get runs. But hey, I don't want to toot my own torn here. That doesn't even make sense. You get the point. Arnold, I would keep your El Cheapo Husky gun for primer when you decide to upgrade to whatever gun you want. Stephen Mitchell says Gun Bud makes wheel wells, trunk, engine compartment, interior so much easier because you can see. I totally agree, man. That's nicely worded, Stephen. Nicely worded. I couldn't have worded that better, Stephen. Honest to God. Honest to God. That sounds... You should be an automotive poet. Guys, I'm hungry. I didn't even eat yet today. I woke up. I had to go. I went to go get a massage, guys, and I did take some video of it. like where it was. I didn't massage the girl. I didn't video the girl massaging me, but you guys get the point. I kind of took a video of where I was in Waikiki. Happy Thursday to you too, Rushan Robson. Rushan. That's a crazy name, man. Rushan Robinson. That's like, yo, my name be Rushan. My name Rushan, yo. That's a pretty powerful name. I don't know. I think so. What setup would you recommend for a beginner? Sencal Native. Are you VIP or not? Because, dude, if you're not a VIP, I think you're missing out. Because, like, I cover all of that and more in VIP. Like, it will take you from an auto body novice, well, not even a novice, an auto body newbie who hasn't even touched the sanding block to opening up your own body shop if you wanted, because we have VIPs who did that. And I'm sure if he was on, he can attest. Multiple people, not just one guy, multiple people. So check that out, guys, if you want to learn more about VIP. There's like 150 hours of videos, and we're adding more. We just did the CX5 series are in there. The new Honda Gram's going to be in it. The CRV is going to be in it. Step-by-step detailed. You guys are going to love it. You guys can like watch and like eat potato chips. Rushan, I would recommend just do it. Follow a program, follow anybody. It doesn't have to be me. Find some paint dude that you like on YouTube. I know I'm not the only one anymore. You know, there's a lot of guys out there, but follow one of the dudes and follow them from A to Z, like how they do body work, what mixtures they use, because if you don't do that, you're going to get confused because there's many ways to skin the auto body cat. There's many ways. Like my methods, the way I do things, I get amazing results. I get results. So that's using my techniques. I don't know. Look at somebody else's results and gauge for yourself. If you think, wow, and then if they have something that you can follow step by step, then follow them. I mean, it doesn't matter. But I would say do some research, follow somebody A through Z, then go do it on a car. It doesn't have to be a whole car. Do a fender. Like get a junkyard door. You can get them for free. Door, a fender, whatever. If there's no dent, put a dent in it and then start doing your body work. Okay. Blocking it, pounding it out from the back, using a dolly, straightening your metal out, grinding it down, putting your filler, blocking it, priming it, getting it ready for paint, dusting it, blending it, whatever you want to do, right? That's what you do. Follow it A to Z. VIP will set you on track to change your career if you want. Oh my God, Steven, you just come up with the best lines, Steven. Steven is my man. Steven's my man here. Arnold said the courses are awesome. VIP. Oh my God, there's another one. Just do it. You won't regret it. Thank you very much for your insight. You do explain it best for sure. Thank you, Pistol Pete. I appreciate it. Pistol Pete, what is your first name, by the way? This is going to be tough, and please don't kick me like a dog if I don't get your name right the next time I see you. I don't know how. Because dude, sometimes there's people on here, I know your screen names, I know you, but I just forget your name because not everybody has a name on their YouTube, your Gmail account. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. Why did my Bondo bubble up? Damn, that's a very hard question, Edwin, because I need to see it. What did you do? Did you prime it and did you get a bubble? Because if your Bondo was wet, just say you did body work and you had to wash your car down last minute, which is okay, guys. You could do that. You're not going to hurt filler if you wet it. You just have to make sure that it's dry before you put primer on it. Okay, so let it dry for a day or two, depending on your ambient temperature. You know, if you're in Hawaii or Texas summer, dude, that thing will be dry at the end of the day by the, in a couple of hours. Make sure it's dry, then you can cover it. If it's wet, kind of wet, and then you prime it, you can end up with issues like that. But it's hard for me to really get into it because I haven't seen any pictures. I need to see what bubbled up. Was it like a thick custom bodywork area that you did that just kind of peeled off, or it's hard for me. I watch Laz for metalwork. Awesome. What grit do you use to sand to repaint the whole car? My clear has faded. I would use a 400 grit, Charlie. 400. And as you're using it, it turns to 500 to 600, right? And then it's just the perfect grit to sand with, because it'll get you to where you need to be to bang out your paint job. Thank you, Arnold. I appreciate it. And you know what? I'm going to be doing more explanation videos with bodywork. So I think I'm going to need you guys to tell me what you want to see. Like what type of explainer videos. If you guys want to just type that in now, I will save this chat after the end today, and I will kind of save it so I know like what stuff you guys want to see more, I think you guys are really going to like the CX5 project coming out on YouTube. I'm just still, I need to finish it up. It's halfway done. I know I've been talking about it, but Pistol Pete. Okay, Pete. It makes sense, man. It makes sense. Pistol Pete. Okay. That was a dumb question on my end. I don't know. I figured maybe that was just Pistol Pete. Hey, I don't know. Could be when you mixed in, you got air bubbles in it. There's a video in VIP. Just watched the video 3 days ago. Maybe never mix Bondo good and left air bubbles in this. Yes, that's possible. And if you're talking about air bubbles like that, that's called pinholes. Okay. Now, if we're talking about pinholes, it could be because of the filler itself. There are higher grades of filler from Evercoat. Like if you get Evercoat, the Rage Gold, like you'll spend a little bit more, but they say no pinholes. You won't get pinholes in your body. So that's that. It could be because you're using because you're using a cheaper filler, and that's okay. If you have pinholes, you could just mix another batch of filler and just fill it both ways. So when you're pushing on your Bondo to your panel, okay, so say we have a bunch of pinholes. Oh God, say these things are pinholes here. Can't even see it. Okay. And they're tiny pinholes. This is like super huge. It's like your pinholes shouldn't be this big. Okay. When you have you can use body filler. I would rather use body filler and then glaze at the final stage if you need to, if your 2K primer hasn't covered it. Okay. So you mix it up, you put your filler. You go this way, you go this way, and then you go this way. Both ways. Okay. And then you might want to leave a little extra layer on it. So that way you make sure you get the air out and you fill it. And that's how you do it. You could even go up, down, whatever you want, but just stick to 2 ways. Boom, 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 however you want to do it. Okay. And then you would basically just block that out with like maybe 180 grit or 220 grit, because there's really nothing there. You just want to take the high edges off around the pinholes and like around the area where you were working. Okay. Then you would put your 2K filler primer on top of that, couple of coats, let that dry. If that didn't take care of the fine little imperfections or whatever, then you would use your glaze putty, okay, spot putty, to just hit that, block it out. Make sure if there's a lot of glaze putty showing, you want to put more primer on it. I know it's like repeat, but that's the process. And then once you have a solid primer color, then that's sanded with 400 grit, you can go ahead and paint over it. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. Does that make sense, guys? Did that help? Hopefully that helped. Charlie, best way is to take a mobile video of it and just send us the mobile video. Send it to Tony@learnautobodyandpaint.com. Or you could take it, upload it to YouTube, and share me the YouTube link. All right, you guys liking this so far? You guys liking this so far? Okay, we need to do some sort of contest for a VIP here and give away a spray gun. I'll basically buy you a spray gun. It's going to be Adam because I like Adam. Okay, I think they are at a good price point. I'm not going to buy you a $800 SATA. Okay, that's just ridiculous. I'm not going to buy you a $100 Harbor Freight or $50 Harbor Freight POS. Okay, I'm going to buy you what I use. Okay, and I use Adam. I think it's a great spray gun at a great price point, and that's it. So, guys, I need more ideas, like how to pick winners. Like, I know we could do Q&A, right? We could do Q&A, which I did before, but I don't have my auto body guide in front of me to ask a question. We did. I enjoy these live casts more than anything else I do at 8 p.m. Thank you so much. And I won't keep you much longer, Pistol Pete. I won't keep you much longer. I know everybody we all got things to do. So I try to stay on here 30 minutes. Sometimes I go over. I'm sorry. So if you got to go, you can leave. Pick a number 1 to 50. Okay, let's do that, guys. I'm going to write a number down. I'm going to write a number down on my pad here, and I already got the number. I'm picking a random number. I'm not picking my birth date or any other number. 1 to 50, guys, pick a number, and you can only type your number in once. Once, guys, and you have to be a VIP. You have to be a VIP. Some people are close. Wow. DRS2. DRS2Q. Who is this? Are you a VIP member? And guys, my girls are going to verify to make sure you have a VIP account at Learn Auto Body and Paint. Okay? Give them the correct email. All right? That you registered your name, whatever. And then tell them you won the Adam X9 side feed spray gun. I didn't give this one away. I didn't buy anybody any of these in a long time. So congratulations. What's your name? What's your name? DRS2Q. What's your name, buddy? And when did you join VIP? Tell me your story a little bit. Tell me about your story. Congratulations, man. I should have a little push button clapping thing. I got to get one of those. Hooray! Hooray! Thank you. Duarte. Isn't that the Filipino president's last name? Duarte? Is it spelled differently? Duarte. From South Carolina. When did you join VIP? Congratulations. I'm getting hungry, guys. So if you hear my stomach, it's because I might be too close to the mic. Novice, what are you working on? What's your projects? So anyway, congratulations, man. Tell me more about yourself. If you maybe tell me, write a paragraph into my support team, they'll send it to me. And we will send you I will buy you one of these. So I love this side feed spray gun because that's a good one, Steven. So you could spray up if you want under areas, or if you got, the only thing I don't like about this spray gun, guys, I like it. It's good, but this is a little tricky. So if you loosen up your cup, you just have to make sure you just give it another snug so it doesn't leak when you're moving it. You could move it up without doing anything, no problem. Okay. But when you move it down, it kind of loosens up. I think they have to add a washer in here or something, so it can be snug, but still have the feature to tilt this without loosening this piece here. I gotta see what we can do about that. Other than that, it's a fantastic spray gun. I mean, I like it a lot. Because you could you could spray it however you want. You can spray completely down if you're doing some weird custom work that you got to spray down like that. So, did it. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, dude. Just send an email to Tony@learnautobodyandpaint.com. Tell me you won the Atom X9. Okay, guys? And send your shipping address. And do me a favor. Can you just help me with shipping? I need to charge, I need help with shipping. Just $25 shipping, and then we'll get this to you. Please, I hope you don't mind that, because we've been buying a lot of product and giving a lot of product away. And for me to continuously do this, I just need help with shipping. I mean, dude, this is a $200 gun. You could flip it on eBay for 150 like that if you don't want it. You know what I mean? You're still making money on it. There's no losing scenario for you. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it. Guys, I want to thank you for getting on. I will see you on. Some people were asking if I can get on earlier or Friday. Okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, especially with the spray guns, because it's a lot out of my pocket. That's why I count on, more VIPs to join us so we can keep doing this and help out and give back to the community and all that and have a fun time and meet each other and talk and, all that good stuff. So the time is fine for a lot of people here. Okay, great. Okay, guys. So I'm going to head out. Thank you for joining. Well, it's not shipping from Hawaii. It's still shipping from the warehouse in New York, but it is shipping and handling because, it's shipping and handling because you got people working over there packing boxes, Anyway, guys, I wouldn't say I'm an expert in flipping houses. I am an expert in flipping cars and painting cars and customizing cars, but flipping houses, I don't know. I'm more of a buy and hold so far. I haven't really flipped a house and made a profit. I have a few properties, but nothing crazy. And, that's pretty much it. If I do get into that, I'll let you know. One of my brothers is more into a flipper. Yes. Have a good night, guys. So, I'll see you guys next week, Thursday or Friday. I might do Friday because some people are requesting Friday around the same time. All right, guys. So thanks for getting on. I appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Thank you so much. And yes, I wish everybody the best here on as well, to you and your family. Everybody, we all have our own lives and families and things we're dealing with, but we need to, stay strong, stay positive, work on our projects, focus on, what's important. And we keep going, right? We are survivors. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Peace.